Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Equally Yoked Farms. This will be our final video for 2023. So, any more videos you see after this will be in 2024. I may decide to do another short. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But we're just going to kind of take our time today. We're going to kind of talk about how the channel's done this year and what we expect to happen next year, and just a few little things like that. But before we get into all that stuff, let's go take a trip out in the barn. We'll go out there, feed the chickens. I'll show you another project I just started on yesterday, and which it's going to kind of lead into what our next video is going to be. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that here in just a few minutes. So if you don't care, let's go feed the chickens. Get off of there, chicken. Get. Get off there, chicken. Get. Go, get off there. I didn't even see that other one. Get off of there. I guess I'll get off there when I feed them here in a minute. If you guys wonder what's going on here with this trailer, well, I'm going to explain it to you here in just a few minutes after we get done feeding the chickens. Boy, it is a muddy mess out here. But I think it's been that way for a lot of people this year. Instead of getting snow and stuff, we're getting mud, rain. And it's really been messy here especially this last week. And I mean, it is muddy. I'd like to do something else with this pen. There's really not a lot I can do for the winter time, but it is what it is. But for those of you who's been watching this channel for a while, you guys are going to notice something. The geese are gone. And for those of you who are wondering what happened to the geese, well, let's just say we made them guest of honors at our local holiday gathering. So I got one more that's brining in the fridge right now, and he's going to a party this weekend. So, but that's what happened to the geese. We tried to sell them, but nobody wanted them. So, but anyway, that's what happened with the geese. I'm gonna try to do some work to this barn today. We've been finding a way to keep these chickens in a little bit better than what they have been, because they get out like crazy anymore. And a lot of them's been going up to the neighbor's house, the ones we share a driveway with. And I don't think they've been too enthused about it, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't want all those chickens running around my place either. I get aggravated with these getting on the porch and stuff. So I'm gonna find a way to enclose, keep them in a little bit better, and I have an idea, but it's not gonna cost me any money or very much money anyway. And we'll talk about that in another video, but it's not gonna be even in the next video, because the next video we're gonna talk about in just a minute when we get back to the trailer. But yeah, this is kind of how it is at the moment. But we got chickens coming out of our wazoo. I don't know if I can say that or not, but I did. Okay, so back to the trailer. As you can see, we got a load of pretty much junk anymore. Some of it's some antique stuff. But starting on a barn clean out project. I told my wife my main goal this year is to get this barn cleaned out and organized. I'm making that my pet project this year. And so what am I doing with this stuff? No, I'm not hauling off to the dump. What I'm gathering is some stuff that I might be able to sell at the consignment auction that's coming up. And yes, we are going to be filming that auction. And it's not going to be like that livestock auction we went to. This is actually going to be an outside auction. And you're going to see a little bit of everything. There's going to be, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some trash there, people trying to sell. But at the same time, there's going to be a lot of good stuff. And there's going to be everything from tractors to tractor equipment, stuff people's cleaning out their barns, kind of like what we're doing here. And there'll be vehicles and commercial trucks and tools and just all kinds of stuff. That's going to be on New Year's Day at the Pumpkin Park in Milton, West Virginia. So we're going to be there. We're loading up some stuff to take care. I'm not done loading up the trailer yet. I'm going to be loading some more stuff up on here today. I now got another. There's a foosball table upstairs in the loft I'm going to put on here, and maybe a couple other little things. But if you want to see what we kind of got right now, we got a real old antique kerosene heater. We got some saddles. This one saddle's not too bad. It needs some work as far as with the straps. Some of the straps are getting old stuff. The other saddle needs completely redone. I don't know if you can do that or anybody can actually do that or not. It's actually missing the saddle horn and all the straps. But, if you get something out of it, it's better than paying to haul it off trash-wise. There's a smudge pot there. I don't know if it works or not. I hadn't seen it work since I've been here. I think it belonged to my wife's grandfather, or great-grandfather maybe. But it's really old, but I don't know why it wouldn't work. Just pour a little bit of diesel in it, strike a match, see if it happens. But, and got another kerosene heater over there, spare tire. Air conditioner. No, air conditioner works, but that's a really old air conditioner I've had for probably near 12 years, and it still works. And we decided we was going to get rid of it this year and replace it while it's still working. So we're going to say goodbye to that. It's just a little 5,000 BTU air conditioner, but it does good for what it is. Got a toddler bed there. That's a female toddler bed frame. We're going to get rid of it. There's another bed frame upstairs. I'm deciding whether or not I want to take it or not. I might leave it because it's a boy's bed frame and might save it for our grandson. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. But in the meantime, like I said, I got some more to put on here and work on the clean out of this barn. And like I said, I got some stuff I'm going to do to try to work on keeping the chickens in here a little bit better. It's going to be kind of my projects next couple of days. But in the meantime, we'll go back inside and we'll talk a little bit more about how this channel's doing. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes and talk about some of the demographics. And YouTube does a really good job as far as letting me know what my different numbers and stuff are. And they do that so that I would learn how to improve the content that I give to you guys. And although I don't really let it affect my judgment call so much, it does let me know what you guys like. And that does help me think a little further throughout as far as the type of content you guys respond to and stuff. And I'll just go out here and tell you, this channel, we did our first video on June the 25th of this year. So we have only been a channel for 6 months. And for the numbers that we have seen for 6 months, I am actually quite pleased as to how this channel has went. 6 months is not a long time for a YouTube channel. It takes a long time for these channels to build up, and this one has done quite well, I thought. No, we're not monetized yet, and we're still a long ways from being there. And but as far as how much we have gained, let's look at some of these numbers. Okay, so we did our first video on June 25th, which I learned a valuable lesson on that video, which I try to learn something every time I do anything. But that first video we done, it was just entitled Farm Update, okay? Excuse me, but if you go back and look at that video, you're missing a lot of screen because I did not know how YouTube wanted the cameras held for the full-length videos. And there's a difference between how you hold your camera for a full-length video versus how you hold it for a short. Because it's just how they want their content generated, how they want it done. And this was stuff I didn't know. But I learned because I had a held like you would do for a short. and that's not how they want a full video. So I learned a lesson on that. Released the video anyway. It was a learning lesson for us. All right, and so far in that 6 months, we have released 22 videos. That's full-length videos, and 33 shorts. Okay, that's just 6 month time. You know, that's quite a bit of content for a new channel. All right. Now, out of all of my videos, our most viewed, as far as for the videos go, was the auction video we did just a couple months ago. It was titled "A Day at the Auction." Okay, that's where we went to the auction and we sat through a small animal sale, and so far that video has gotten 8.8 thousand views so far. That's been our most viewed video, and if you guys hadn't seen it yet, go back and find it. I will warn you, it is a long video, but has been our most viewed. All right, our most viewed short was one selling eggs, and it's over 3,000 views so far. And there was just one where I was trying to sell eggs during Bridge Day weekend. No, it wasn't at Bridge Day. It was down this area, but we didn't do too good. So, but so far we have had over 36,000 views channel so far. Remember, it's just 6 months time, and we've gained 182 subscribers. That means there's 182 of you have been nice enough to click that subscribe button, and trust me, I appreciate that. Every one of those subscribes help, because as long as you're hitting that subscribe button, then that's giving me the encouragement to keep putting out more videos. All right, now who watches these videos? That's a good question. Guess what? YouTube tells me this stuff. All right, right now, we've as far as age goes, 43% of my viewers are 65 or older, and I'm good with that. I realize for people who are in the midst of retiring and stuff and looking for decent content to watch, and I'm glad you choose to watch this. Trust me, I appreciate that. Now our next big group is age 55 to 64. 24% of you are watching this channel, and we don't really have what you call a lot of younger viewers on this channel. We got some, but just not a lot. But maybe y'all can help me work on that, getting more younger viewers for this channel, so we can keep this channel going for years to come. Now, out of all those people, 80% of you are guys. Okay, like me, you're guys. Hardly 20% of the people watching are women. That one I kind of find hard to believe, because you're seeing more women trying to get into the realm of homesteading and stuff, but I don't know if guys are using this as a how-to video. I've said before, these are not how-to videos. This is just me being who I am. I make a lot of mistakes. You guys see the mistakes. I try not to hide the mistakes. But I do appreciate everybody who watches too. But yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. I figured it to be more 50-50. But that's still good information to know. And we actually get a lot of viewers from across the globe. Out of all of our viewers, 71% are from right here in the U.S. The rest of them are from everywhere. I just want to put it out there. They are from everywhere, all across the globe. And if you're one of our viewers from one of our other countries, please drop a comment down below. Tell me what intrigues you to view this channel. And I do appreciate our friends from some of our other countries around the globe watching. I do appreciate that. But But yeah, if you don't care if you're from one of those other countries, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what intrigues you to keep coming back and watching this channel. And let me know if you have to watch this in subtitles or not, because that's kind of interesting. So, but that's kind of how the demographics go for this channel. And like I said, I've been really pleased. 182 subscribers within 6 months, guys. That honestly, when I started this back in June, I never would have thought that I would be at that number at this point. So, you guys are doing great. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep helping this channel grow. Like I said, our next video is actually going to be another auction video, but it's going to be a consignment auction. And for those of you who don't know what a consignment auction is, what it is, it's just like it sounds. Like you got consignment stores that'll sell stuff for people for a fee. The consignment auction, you come bring your stuff to them, and then they auction it off, and then they keep a certain percentage of it. And we're doing this barn clean out. We're putting stuff on the trailer. We're going to take over to the auction. We're going to see a lot of that at that auction. This particular auction we're going to is normally known as a seller's auction, but I'm kind of wondering how the economy's been going, if it's really going to be a seller's auction again this year. But you do occasionally find good deals on it. Last year I bought me a back blade there for about half the price of what you pay retail for, as far as for a new one, and it looked fairly decent shape. So of course, I'm not really going to buy this time. Depends on what I see. If I pick something up fairly cheap, I might go ahead and bid on something, but we'll see. But let's. Until next time, you guys take it easy, and Happy New Year.